Some bonds don't disappear. They just change. Sometimes quietly, sometimes painfully, but never completely. That's the reality for Tyler Baltierra and Catelynn Lowell. Years ago, they made a decision most people could never fully understand. They chose adoption, not because it was easy, but because they believed it was right. And in that moment, they gave something up that would always remain a part of them. Their daughter, Carly. Time passed. Life moved forward. But some connections don't follow normal rules. They don't fade with distance. They don't disappear with silence. They stay, just in a different form. And now, that form is something much quieter. No regular conversations. No daily presence. Just an email. A space where words are written without knowing when, or if, they will ever be read. And that's where the story becomes heavier. Because connection isn't always about response. Sometimes it's about holding on, even when there's nothing coming back. Because loving someone doesn't always mean having access to them. And that's the hardest truth to accept. After years of trying to maintain a relationship, things shifted. The adoption closed. Communication became limited. And suddenly, the connection they once had felt further away than ever. That's where Tyler Baltierra and Catelynn Lowell made another quiet decision. Not to fight, not to force, but to leave something behind. An email account. A place filled with messages, thoughts, and moments they wanted to share. Not for now, but for someday. A way to speak even when no one is listening. A way to be present even when they can't be seen. And that kind of choice takes something most people don't have. Patience. Because this isn't about control. It's about acceptance. Accepting that the future of that relationship doesn't belong to them. Accepting that one day, their daughter may read those words, or she may not. And choosing to love her anyway, without conditions, without expectations, just quietly, from a distance. And maybe that's what real love looks like. Not holding on, but letting go, without letting the feeling disappear. Because in the end, this isn't their decision anymore. It's hers. Whether she reaches out, whether she connects, whether she chooses to be part of their lives. That choice belongs to Carly. And that's something Tyler Baltierra understands. He's already accepted the possibility that she may never want contact. That she may not feel the same connection. That she may choose a completely different path. And somehow he's okay with that. Not because it doesn't hurt, but because love, in its purest form, doesn't demand anything in return. It simply exists, waiting, ready, if the moment ever comes. Because being a parent isn't always about being present. Sometimes, it's about being available. And maybe that's the most difficult role of all. To care deeply, while standing far away, hoping that one day, the distance closes. But understanding that even if it doesn't, the love never changes.